theme of this year's inaugural Biennale is Utopia by Design. And that for us was fantastic because it actually happens that we're doing an exhibition at the V&A called You Say You Want a Revolution, and the first object in the exhibition is a copy of Thomas More's Utopia from 1516, original copy, 500 years old. And it's this idea of imagining a better world. The V&A was asked to be the administering body of the project, and I've worked very closely with Ed Barber and Jay Osgerby to come up with the ideas that would give a good concept for us to build a piece.
The installation forecast is a wind-powered kinetic installation, and it is representing the UK at London's first London Design Biennale. Whilst the Biennale is actually only on for a couple of weeks, we designed our installation to have a much longer lifespan. So as a result, the manufacturing behind it was very robust. There's a lot of steel and a lot of testing that was done so that it would last for a long period of time. The installation comprises three different elements. The weather vane, which is the large piece you see there, and then an anemometer, which is the three cups that spin around. And then the smaller one, which is a turbine. Now each one of these are powered or moved by the wind.
One of the key things for us was to try and link Britain's past with Britain's future. And when we were reading the book and understanding more about Thomas More's Utopia, we realised, of course, that Britain has had the global influence that it has, and it has been globally influenced by others through wind power. The ability of us to navigate the seas was purely down to wind and sails. And looking to the future, currently Britain is one of the leading countries of the world in terms of renewable offshore wind farms.
The weather vane in particular is to represent the direction of utopia. Now obviously the weather vane will move into different directions, especially as the courtyard has a very swirling wind, because utopia obviously doesn't exist, and utopia is really in the mind of the person. And so one day it could be pointing this direction, and then another day a different direction. So we felt that was quite symbolic of the direction of utopia.
The other thing for me conceptually that I love about it is the fact that we also know that when the wind changes direction, it means that the weather's about to change. And I think there's that great phrase, isn't there, that it's an ill wind that blows no good, which means that change rarely happens without there being a good part to it. And so although we're in this kind of moment of political change, transformation and uncertainty, perhaps what we're trying to say with this piece is that, you know, we will weather the storms and hopefully there's a happy future at the end.